Welcome to day 7 of our 21-day forex trading bootcamp. So today we are going to discuss order block. So what is order block? Before then, I want to remind you about our previous training. On day 6 we covered support and resistance, or demand and supply, right? So after you analyze the market, you put your indicators at your support and resistance level, or demand and supply level. The next thing you should look for is your order block. Don't forget, if you missed any of this video, you are not going to understand everything that I will teach you. You need to follow this video one after the other so that you can understand everything. So what is order block? Order block is one of the smart money concepts for a successful trade. So if you want to avoid liquidity, you have to identify your order block before you look for your point of interest and enter a trade. So subsequently, we are going to discuss liquidity concept and how to protect yourself from liquidity. So before we go to the chart where I will show you order block, let me first of all sketch for you, and I'll also like it if you can take your time to sketch every sketches that I've made so far. In each video, when you're going through the video, take your time, sketch it, because the sketch will help you to store the chart in your memory. Anytime you are on your trading platform, you can easily identify the chart. That is why I always sketch each and every chart by myself. So let's go there. This is your order block. I'm going to show you order block, how it looks like. All right, this is your order block here. Let's say, for example, we have candlestick, or this candlestick like this. All right, and we have a long candlestick like this. All right, this is your order block. This candlestick you are seeing, this small one before the long one, this is your order block, and the next candlestick is expected to be long like this. All right, this is your order block. This candlestick you are seeing is your order block. You always see this at your support or resistance level. All right, this is your order block, order block, order block, order block. We have valid and invalid order block. I'm going to show you valid order block and invalid order block. Before then, I want to tell you how you can identify order block on your chart. All right, number one, find a drastic and sharp price. A drastic and sharp price. What is a drastic and sharp price? If you could remember, in our previous class, the 6, I told you that we have balance and imbalance. Balance is what? Consolidation. Market consolidation is what we call balance. All right, drastic and sharp price is imbalance, is the imbalance. All right, let me sketch it again so that I can remember. We have market consolidation like this, and we have price like this. Balance, balance, not imbalance. Here is imbalance. All right, it's the same thing as sharp price, drastic and sharp price. So if you are using this one as an example, this is your drastic and sharp price, because from this small candlestick we have a long one, usually 2, 3, 4, long one, creating your imbalance. All right, so are you getting my point? Number 2, identify the candlestick before the imbalance, which is this one, the small one. before a long or drastic sharp price. This is the candlestick we are talking about here. So how do you identify order block? There are two rules that you need to follow to identify order block. Number one rule, there must be a presence of inefficiency. What is inefficiency? Is a momentum. Like for instance, you have small candlestick like this, small one like this. Then we have big one. This is momentum. This is momentum. And this is another long one. This is momentum. Rule number two, there must be a gap between order block and the next candlestick, uptrend or downtrend. All right, after the inefficiency. This is the inefficiency, right? Inefficiency. This is the candlestick after the inefficiency, this one. So there must be a gap between this candlestick and your order block. Where is the gap? Look at your order block here, the wick of your order block here, then the lower wick, the upper wick of your order block is here. So look at the gap between the wick of the next candlestick and the wick of your order block. There is a gap, right? So this is a valid order block. Valid order block. Valid order block, right? This is a valid order block. What makes it valid is there is a gap between the upper wick of your order block and the next order, the next candlestick after the inefficiency. This one that is close to your order block is the inefficiency, and the next one is what is the next candlestick you should consider when you are looking for a valid order block. There must be a space between the lower wick and the upper wick of your order block, right? And if the trend is a downtrend, for instance, you have candlestick like this, you have another candlestick here, and you have a long candlestick here and another one here, the same thing. There must be a gap between your your order block and the next candlestick. This is the next candlestick on downtrend. This is your inefficiency on downtrend, and this is the gap. This is the gap, right? This is the gap between the next candlestick and your order block. Valid order block, right? Valid. All right. So what is invalid order block? Let me show you invalid order block. Let's say, for example, you have order block like this, and you have your inefficiency, and you have the next candlestick like this. This is invalid order block. How do you know that is invalid order block? When the wick of your next candlestick cross the wick of your order block. Let me draw the line. As you can see, the wick cross this line, the end, it passes the end of the order block, right? If you draw your line like this, when we get to the chart, I will show you how to draw the line so that you can know. So when the wick cross the end, or the line that you draw at the end of your order block, the wick of your order block, when the wick of your next candlestick cross it, so the order block is invalid. You cannot use such order block to enter a trade. So before you enter a trade using order block, price must create break of structure. What is break of structure? Now, first of all, you know the direction of the market. If it's going upward, it will look like this. So maybe you are looking for your order block somewhere like this, around here. This is where you find your order block, because after this market trend around here, the next one will be inefficiency or imbalance, right? So observe the market structure, and the market structure must create break of structure. What is break of structure? This is break of structure. This is break of structure. All right. BOS, BOS, BOS. The market structure should look like a step. Is it here? This is your higher high. This is your next higher high. The space here is your break of structure. All right, break of structure. So let's go to the chart so that I can show you other block practically. All right, let's go there. Welcome to Trading View, where the trading magic happened. I'm going to show you two valid, order block. So I have changed from 15-minute time frame to 1 hour time frame so that I can see the candlestick clearly. So here we have order block. So go to your indicators, select triangle, right? Select triangle, then click on the order block. This is a valid order block I've seen here in a downtrend. So after the order block, we got 3 long sell candlestick, red color sell candlestick, higher momentum. That's higher momentum. They have higher momentum. 3 long red candlestick. So after our order block, we have a sell signal. So let's check another order block. Go to your indicators, select triangle, then come and mark your order block, right? So see another order block here, valid one. If you look at it very well, from this red candlestick before they buy the green one that went to the moon, all right, we have a space. So these are your, so let me show you invalid order block. Okay, select your triangle. This is invalid order block. If you observe it very well, you will see that the next candlestick, the wick of the next candlestick cross the wick of our order block. So this is how you identify valid order block and invalid order block. So thank you so much for watching this video, and see you next time. Appreciate you.